You. Gotta flip it. Okay, we're good.
They'll go with Darius Geis, who is all of 2018 with injury. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Prater for the extra point. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Haskins on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Lions will take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford.
I can't drop that, Dunbar.
Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
Oh, no, they took it out.
The quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Oh, my God, he dropped 2 of them.
Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
2 drops this guy's had.
Defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's
Can't
one
be
of the
dropping them.
defense's chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. This is taken around the 12. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
From the 25 on second down, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now Haskins to throw him. Flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
This is Darrell Henderson, the rookie 3rd rounder. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And this one complete to Reed. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Haskins back to the air. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Set, cut. You gotta go. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's rotate. Switch.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Let's go.
Darrell Henderson.
That's money, baby. That's money.
As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough.
Chandler coming in for that 4 months.
Maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Adding a little bit of athleticism.
4 months already. Jeez.
You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys.
That's crazy, bro.
Really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm liking this. They brought under in. Well, they took out they took a bunch of shit out of this playbook.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Ah, good play.
I was going to go
I think I gotta go with him.
better, right?
You know something? You're right.
Big ass play up top.
That's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position. Where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride.
Nice game in the morning.
Feel better about themselves.
I'm chill playing a league game.
Down carry here for Johnson. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
53. Ready. Switch it. Check. Real right. 22.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. 32.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got Curse.
He's gonna throw outside.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down.
Yo, what up, big boy? Welcome back in, brother.
The receivers have spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Man, they took my fucking thing out of there. That's rough. Playbook got smaller.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, here we go. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, 70. 22.
Throwing is Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Hey, over. Hey. Check it back, check it back. Slam, slam, slam. Check. 53, ready. He's coming.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And it's caught here, Amendola. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route.
Dude, that was fast as fuck, bro. That's not even a joke. 50-some fumbles.
A carry now for McKissick.
I got it.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
I don't like. I tell you this right now. I don't like the playbook of the Ravens.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
Their advanced one because there's nothing in it.
Battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Redskins advanced when their offense isn't bad. I don't know about their defense, but I'm definitely not liking the playbook got smaller. I don't like it.
Deficit 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Yeah, dude, that's a good game, though. He's tough to beat, bro. That's a good game.
36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You have to do a custom playbook then.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the flat, watch the flat.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Got an open man, it's Harmon.
He's such in a fucking weird defense. I can't get what I want.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down.
Good hit.
Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
He'll wind up losing a yard on
Like they took out whatchamacallit. I don't like it, bro. They took out my shit.
Ready? 180. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Easy alert. Hey, 54. 56.
The shotgun snap for Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Middle, middle, middle. Hey, easy, easy. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? Look at him.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Stafford now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down.
Drop deep, drop deep. Check, check, check.
They will run it. It's McKissick. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
50, go, go.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down.
First down, Lions.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Stafford going to come up first and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it. Officially no gain on the play and it's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Playbook of the week.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking to throw on second down. Stafford going underneath. He's got Hawkinson.
Oh, my God.
Down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Bro, I'm hurt, bro.
13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta. Let's go. 58, boys, 58.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and
Oh, wow. I just lost him for the season.
Receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight.
Just lost him for the fucking season. Fuck.
So after the incompletion on first,
man.
To throw again, Stafford. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. J.D. McKissick. He scored on the ground.
Landon Collins.
And the Lions are able to extend their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
It's not even a player caller.
A minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Oh, man, it's in his fucking pocket, bro.
Intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended target was the rookie Terry McLaurin, and it's third down. Third down, here's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Too little, 11. Hey, team 6.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
And that's where this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On 2nd and 11 now, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And it is is true. You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Hey, 70! Bravo! Kill, turn up!
Throwing on third down, Stafford.
Ah.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive one of quarter three.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Trying to cut back in that little lane right there. That lane is open.
Ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Couldnt. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Haskins will throw. Catch is made. It's Harmon. And past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
There we go. Big play.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, it's Geis. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Get in the white room! Get in the white room!
2nd down, Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Haskins now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. This is Geis. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass.
My own guy knocked me over.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We don't want this.
From the gun, it's Haskins. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Around the NFL, third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. And now that one really widening up. The Bucs have just scored again. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Let's go, son.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, man. Smooth. Watch the boot.
From the gun, Stafford. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Oh, Ravens.
I really enjoyed watching
What
how
up,
the
fatty?
defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On 3rd down, Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
A gain of 21 yards.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Hey, exit.
On 1st down at Stafford. Amendola's got it. Complete. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Joker. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Here's McKissick. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To Johnson again.
What?
And he is into the end zone.
Come on, he ran through my guy.
Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season.
I don't know, he ran through him.
That drive that really
Yeah, I seen he broke it.
felt very military to me.
I don't know what the fuck it was, bro. Like, he ran through it. I'm hurting. I don't have my defense is poop right now. I don't have my whole playbook. I tried using that advanced playbook shit, and it took half the defense away from the. It took like half of all the defenses out of the Ravens playbook.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I use stock, but they have these new live advanced playbooks out. I was trying that, but it was a bad call because it took half of it away. But I'm also hurting on defense. I lost Landon Collins probably for the season.
And feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
And I lost McLaurin. McLaurin got hurt.
Throwing on 2nd down. Haskins in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Couldnt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
I had a shot. I wouldn't have lost this one.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, this will probably take me out of the play, having a chance to even get near the playoffs.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the good stuff. Quarter number 4. The Redskins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile. And he finds McLaurin. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
Oh no, I got it up, bro.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now.
All my stuff's over 50 now. Yeah, I'm working on them.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Yo, this dude's run defense is stupid good. Yeah, I got my morale back up over.
This is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll run with Henderson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
I can't figure out how his run defense is ridiculous. I don't understand how it's so good.
What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From midfield now, Haskins. And that'll be incomplete.
Don't pass interference.
But it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead. Wow. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They're already.
Oh no, season 2, that's gonna be nutty.
4th down. 4th down. Here's Haskins. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like
Sims?
he hit it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game.
A lot of drops, man. A lot of drop passes today.
That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution.
It went a little sideways, like right off the rip. I got hit and fumbled on the kickoff. Or in the first run. First run it was.
Hey, wahoo! Check 56. Nice, sweetheart. Hey. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. And 10. Come get some. Come on here. Come down.
Here's Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. Stafford now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Johnson. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
Might have to go. I might have to put whatchamacallit back there.
Why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line.
I might have to go to Josh Norman in the back.
Continue to do so.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
That's what I'm saying. I might have to go back there with him without, because
out there ready
beat
for
up,
this
bro.
next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
I pulled it down.
Go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it.
You got it. It's gonna be a good game, bro.
But it could add to your stats.
On 2nd and 10, Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from.
I wish he would have just kept running.
That makes it a really tough play to defend.
Wish McLaurin would have just kept running that shit straight up instead of break it off.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st.
Wow.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Henderson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Come on, bro.
You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's
What the fucking...
what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth
quarter. You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
It's a bad game, bro.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting...
Our team just collapsed after he got hurt, bro. He got hurt, and it was all she wrote. Yo. Myers, thank you for the alert, bro.
They'll run on first down. It's Johnson, and he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Yeah.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I lost my other starter too. I don't have a starting safety right now. I don't even know when he comes back. Both my safeties are gone.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
I've converted corners over to safety.
After having time to talk it over.
I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not what those guys were.
On second down. It's Johnson, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Now it's Stafford. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone?
Yeah, I gotta figure out what to do.
Things more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped.
I just gotta get out the fucking game without somebody else getting hurt.
Game for the defense.
You're crazy. Lost your fucking mind.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and their lead will swell up to 28. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I want to hit this route one fucking time against him. No way.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Will Harris there to make the play.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it.
By Trey Flowers. A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 15 on it.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets.
That hurt. That hurt, guys. That hurt.